Do you want more closings? Because I want you to have as much business as you want, period. And it's really why I put these videos out, and it's why I get so excited to answer all your DMs and questions that you throw my way each and every day. Because I know that when I help you get more business, I'm actually helping you get closer to your big why. And that's really what it's all about. It's not about the money. That's not really what we're chasing. It's what the money can do. It's the dreams and aspirations that got you or us into the industry in the first place. But in so many cases, well, you don't really need more closings. You need a rock solid lead conversion strategy for the leads that you already have. So in this video, we're focusing on the best lead follow-up strategies that are helping agents to get more deals. Cue the intro. Do we have an intro? So if you're a woman in real estate and you're interested in receiving some powerful marketing nuggets that's gonna help your business, subscribe to the channel, and of course, don't forget to hit that bell so you can be notified anytime there's a new video. Hey influencer, I'm so glad you're here. My name's Amber Joy, and aside from being a realtor, I'm also a national speaker and a real estate coach. Now this has really allowed me to travel virtually now around the country to continue to mastermind with hundreds of top agents and really bring back to you what's working for them, along with some of my own personal tips of how I grew a successful real estate business. So let's get started. Here are some of the best lead follow-up strategies. And it's pretty important because you can't just have leads, you gotta have closings. All right, tip numero uno, and definitely the most important tip of this whole video, is to promptly follow up, and then girl, follow up some more. Now there's a saying that the fortune is in the follow-up, and that's really an essential concept that you need to grab onto, and one that I wish I would have grabbed onto way earlier in my career. But what does following up truly entail? Because when I first started in real estate, I would follow up once, twice, and maybe even a third time. But admittedly, if I didn't hear back from them by the third time, I would just assume that they didn't need me or started working with another realtor or that I was bothering them. And I'd throw that lead away and move on to the next one. It was exhausting. But what I didn't know is that 80% of all leads convert between the 5th and 12th contact. Now that would have been nice to know, right? So let's break this down. Your first 4 contacts are all about edging out the competition. 43% of salespeople won't even make a single contact. Now that just blows my mind since we are commission-based. But if you've been in the business for, well, any amount of time, you know what I'm saying is right. Or maybe the reason you got your license is because when you were buying or selling, the agent just wouldn't contact you back. This is a common story that I hear. Now, by the second contact, 68% of your competition has given up. And by the third contact, 80% of agents have simply left the scene or moved on to a new shiny penny. So here we are at contact number 4. You have now outlasted 84% of the competition. And in some cases, you're already turning those leads into clients. But notice I said some of those leads. Do you want the rest? Then you've got to keep following up well beyond contact 4 because some leads just need more nurturing for, well, a variety of reasons. And the most common reason is that most consumers start making inquiries well before it's actually time for them to make a move. Now, contacts 5 through 7, if you haven't already, is starting to get the lead's attention and then hopefully even getting you to know them even better. And contacts 8 through 12, well, you're capturing the client's mind share over any other agent by sheer determination, and you're becoming the default choice when they're ready to make a move. Now, hopefully armed with this information, you're now more determined than ever to follow up and then follow up some more with all of your leads. And although I'm about to give you some really valuable tips on what to say or do when you're making all those follow-up contacts, the good news is, even if you don't have the perfect script, as long as you keep following up, then you're likely to be the last man standing, and you are going to convert a lot of leads. Isn't that such a relief? So tip number 2 is make sure that your follow-up is both purposeful and benefit filled. Don't just follow up and be like, hey, following up on your inquiry, give me a call back when you have time. Set yourself apart by always putting your best foot forward when doing any follow-up. Tell them how you got their name and get them really excited by really showcasing some valuable information, like your best stuff. For example, if you're following up on an open house lead, or let's say it's a sign call or a listing lead from online, don't just give them the details about the home. Go above and beyond. Not only should you be showcasing the house, of course, but you should also give them an idea of what their lifestyle will be like if they live in that area. So show off the neighborhood amenities, give them information on local shopping, a list of nearby top restaurants, local parks, schools, financing information, and more. And of course, remind them that you are able to show them other homes in the area too if that home isn't the right match for them. You want them to look at those follow-ups and be like, dang, this agent really knows their stuff. They are the neighborhood expert. Which really brings up a good question. Let me ask you, why should a customer work with you in a certain area? What makes you the neighborhood expert? Do you have those bullet points and added value at the ready? Let me know in the comments. Moving on to tip number 3, you want to engage leads with video. Now, video is the most powerful and effective lead conversion tool that exists in our industry today. Now, I love this one because they may be getting information from more than one realtor.
What did you say?
And I'm sure to stand out if I'm using video when most agents aren't. Now, the more someone sees your face and hears your voice, the more they feel as if they know you, and then hopefully that leads to them liking you and trusting you. Especially if you're letting them know all the great things about the topic that they reached out to you for. Now, think about all your emails in your inbox right now. How many are video messages versus plain text? How much more memorable would a video email message be to you? Let me know in the comments. All right, tip number 4 is to use your leads' preferred communication channel, because each potential client prefers a specific way to communicate, whether that's phone, email, text, chat, video, in person, you get it. And in order to build trust, it's imperative that you follow up with them via their preferred method, not yours. So how do you know their preferred method? Well, it's the one that the lead responds to. Now, this means that your 12 follow-ups need to span across various media to get this valuable information. All right, we're in the home stretch. Tip number 5 is to create the VIP experience. Now, even in the lead phase, you really want to showcase how working with you is above and beyond just selling and showing homes. So depending on the lead type, you can offer valuable consultation services like, what about an appointment with a credit repair rep? Or you could also have a staging consultation to help a potential seller maximize the value of their home when selling. Now, this could also come in the form of maybe a valuable free report that will save them time and money when it comes time to buy or sell. Now, of course, all that depends on the lead type, but the more value you offer, the more opportunities for the lead to say, yes, I want to work with her because of her knowledge and her expertise. All right, in this video, we've covered some pretty stellar ideas to help you make the follow-ups that will have you converting leads into happy clients. But if the thought of creating 12 pieces to follow up when every different scenario happens each day is really stressing you out, then I'd love to see how I could handle some of the heavy lifting for you. Check out my Sphere Influencer program, where I have follow-up pieces for open houses, new website leads, new vendor relationships, and more. All you gotta do is click the link in the description to get more information. Thank you so much for watching today. Now, if this video was helpful to you in any way, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that like button. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you're a fellow content creator in the real estate space, I'd love to connect with you. Drop the link to your channel below so I can check out what you do. Now, I hope you decide to take action on these ideas because I know they're going to do nothing but add value to your business. Until next time.